Hari Om there, my beautiful friends. While I drink a cup of tea, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my new moon ceremony. Today I'm gonna prepare massage oil. So it's high season and I'm giving a lot of body work, and I love to prepare my own oils. And I also want to offer those oils for my clients so they can buy it and bring it home. So today I'm gonna use for my massage oil some calendula and matricaria chamomile. They're all mixed together. I also work with chromotherapy, so a little disclaimer, I'm not a herbalist. I'm just like little, I don't know, mama. And I have grandmothers. So calendula and chamomile I'm gonna use for helping with inflammation, with wounds, with pain. I work with chromotherapy, so the yellow color is used for arthritis, for healing from inflammation. So matricaria is also very calming. I used to rub matricaria chamomile in my baby's gum when she was teething. So it's very good for calming pain, relieve pain. And I also dehydrated some ginger. So ginger we're gonna use, it's very warming, so using for muscle pain and inflammation, is an anti-inflammatory. And we're gonna use rose petals. So rose is being used in beauty care for aeons of time, right? So apart from smell delicious and reminds us of pure unconditional love, so rose petals can also help with make the skin a little more clear. It helps with sun damage and hyperpigmentation, and it's a natural exfoliator, exfoliation. And I'm also gonna use some tulsi. So yeah, the color. So here, rose, amazing. Rose is the color of, can be also used for the color of heart chakra. So for love, for healing from heart breaks. And so tulsi, we're gonna use, it has high doses of vitamin C. It helps boost collagen just like rose. It helps tighten the skin. It also helps with inflammation and pain. And in chromotherapy, green is the color of healing. It's the color of balance. It's the color of the trees. We feel balance, we feel in connection with our heart. Is also the color of heart chakra. So we're gonna use some tulsi in those oils. And I'm gonna also use rosemary. So rosemary is antiseptic, but I'm gonna use rosemary in my oils more like for a spiritual purpose. First, I love the smell. It reminds me of my childhood, and I grew up with my neighbors participating from this religion called Spiritism, and the women would gather every week to incorporate spirits, to call upon the spirits and have them, inviting them to enter the body and channel. And rosemary was used a lot to clean, to cleanse, to clear the space, to call in good spirits and good vibrations. So it's almost like the sage of the Native American. In Brazil we use a lot of rosemary. So I'm gonna add that to my oils. I don't really use much measurement. How I like to do this is to put half of the jar with oils and fill up with the herbs, half part herbs, and then fill up with the oils. And I'm gonna put that in the slow cook with water inside for a few days. So the warmth of the water is gonna help the properties of the herbs to be released. And I'm gonna use for this oils coconut oil and sesame oil. So if you understand a little bit about Ayurveda and how our body is constituted by all the elements, coconut oil is very good if you have a lot of fire, if you're Pitta. So I would prefer to use coconut if you have a lot of fire in your constitution. And someone like me that has a lot of vata, a lot of air and ether, I would use sesame oil that is more warming and calming. So it helps with vata. In this case, I'm going to mix both of the oils together because I feel that sesame oil have a quite strong smell, and it's a bit more thick. So I really like the consistency and the smell of coconut oil. I'm gonna mix both. For these oils, I also am gonna use stones. So, you know, in chromotherapy, orange, like this cornelian, is good for joy, for bringing joy. Is the color of second chakra. It has some other stones that I mix up here that's very good for women to balance the women's cycle, menstrual cycle. It's very grounding, very earthy. And I'm gonna use some jade again, green color, for healing purposes and inflammation. Helps with pain and heal from whatever it needs to be healed in a physical and spiritual, emotional, mental levels. So let's begin. Rose, ginger, cinnamon with a bit more of sesame oil. Very warm, very calming, sweet, grounding. Chamomile, rosemary, tulsi, calendula. Chamomile, rose, ginger, calendula. Tulsi, rose, calendula. Ow, I love them. I'm gonna throw them here.